नमस्कार दोस्तों, मैं प्रदीप सिंह आपका स्वागत करता हूं हमारे YouTube चैनल पे। और आज बड़े दिनों बाद हम लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग पे आए हैं अपने ऑपरेटर भाइयों के लिए, जितने भी हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं उनको आधार की ट्रेनिंग की वीडियो के लिए अब लाइव में रहेंगे और बताते रहेंगे कि कैसे आपको इससे जुड़ना है, कैसे काम करना है और आपको कहाँ गलतियाँ होती हैं। तो आप लाइव सेशन में मेरे से जुड़ के आधार को सॉफ्टवेयर की ओ कैसे चलाना है, उसमें किस वजह से हमारा ऑपरेटर ब्लैक लिस्टेड होता है, वो सारी क्वेरीज को आप हमसे पूछ सकते हैं। तो चलिए आज का जो ट्रेनिंग सेशन है। नमस्कार दोस्तों, मैं प्रदीप सिंह आपका स्वागत करता हूं हमारे YouTube चैनल एनामिको सॉल्यूशन पे। तो आज हम आपके लिए लेके हैं आधार से जुड़ी हुई जितनी भी डिवाइसेस हैं उनको कैसे रन करना है, उनको डिवाइसेस ECMP क्लाइंट के अंदर क्या गलतियां करते हैं ऑपरेटर, जिनकी वजह से हम लोग ब्लैक लिस्टेड हो जाते हैं और फिर आईडी हमारी सस्पेंशन में चली जाती है। और इतना पैसा लगाने के बाद अगर आईडी हम सस्पेंशन में करते हैं तो बहुत नुकसान होता है ऑपरेटर भाइयों को। तो एग्ज़ाम किया, फिर उसके बाद थोड़ा देर काम किया, उसके बाद ब्लैक लिस्टेड हो गए। तो उस चीज़ों से बचने के लिए आज आपको आधार के अंदर जो बेसिक क्वेरीज हैं, ECMP क्लाइंट में आप रजिस्टर कैसे करना है, कितने परसेंटेज ऑफ डिवाइस को उन्हें कैप्चर करना है, फ़ोटो कैसे लेनी है, उसकी एक वीडियो है। ये पुरानी वीडियो है, आपको चला के दिखा रहा हूँ। तो चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं आज की लाइव सेशन।
Open the login screen by clicking Start, All Programs, UIDAI Authority of India, Aadhaar Enrollment Client, and then Aadhaar Enrollment Client. Note: you can also open the login screen by double-clicking the Aadhaar Enrollment Client icon on the desktop.
शुरू से स्टार्ट करते हैं इसको एक बार। स्टार्ट। स्टार्ट हो गया है हमारा।
Open the login screen by clicking Start, All Programs, UIDAI Authority of India, Aadhaar Enrollment Client, and then Aadhaar Enrollment Client. Note: you can also open the login screen by double-clicking the Aadhaar Enrollment Client icon on the desktop. Select your operator ID from the drop-down. On selecting operator ID, operator name will be displayed in the operator name field. Enter password and provide your fingerprint, and then click on the login button. Note: please remember that every user has to be onboarded before login. During login, both the password and biometric of the user need to match with the records in the database.
देखिए
During log-on,
पुरानी स्क्रीन है।
you must make sure that the date and time setting on the computer is current. Click on the cross icon in the title bar of the application. Close the application. Import of pre-enrollment can be done in two ways: from the existing beneficiary database and from data entered using ECMP Lite. Click the Processes menu and then Import Pre-Enrollment Data Submit option to open the Import Pre-Enrollment Data.
कहाँ पर खड़े हैं भैया? मैं भेज
Click the Browse button to select the pre-enrollment data file. Go to the appropriate folder, select the pre-enrollment data file, CSV extension, and click the Open button.
वो वो आई हुई है, डाक आई हुई है, बड़ी है जरा, वो पोस्टमैन खड़ा नीचे, डिवाइस आया था, लाइव लगा रखा है, उसको लगा दे एक बार बोल के।
The pre-enrollment data import is done by Center Supervisor. The pre-enrollment data file has to be imported only once before starting the resident enrollments. This data will remain in the system until a new CSV file is loaded. If you intend to re-import the .csv file with the corrected data or with another file, set the Remove Existing Records First, Clean Import checkbox to True. This will remove the data imported earlier from the database. Click the Import button to complete the import. All the records in the .csv files are displayed on the screen. Records with errors are displayed with red outline. Records with some warning are displayed with blue outline. Click the Generate Report button to get a report containing the details of errors and or warnings. Click on Save button. Click on OK button. Double click on the report file name to view the report. Scroll to see the report. Click on Close button to close the report.
देखिए ये सारी चीज़ें बता रहे हैं, रिपोर्ट्स कैसे डाउनलोड करनी है, क्या है, रिपोर्ट्स वगैरह कैसे डाउनलोड करना है, ECMP लाइट वगैरह सारा
pre-enrollment data from Aadhaar
आपको नजर आ रहा होगा.
Click Processes and then click Import Pre-enrollment data. Click the Import from Aadhaar Lite Edition tab to go to the Import from Aadhaar Lite Edition screen. Here you can import residents' pre-enrollment data entered through Aadhaar Enrollment Client Lite Edition, ECMP Lite. The procedure is same as import from external source.
हेलो, नमस्ते. हाँ,
Last import status section indicates the number of profiles imported and profiles available after importing the data.
सेंटर के लिए तो आपको एजेंसी से बात करना पड़ेगा सर, आपको जो लोकल एजेंसी काम कर रहा है.
In this screen, you will capture the residents' demographic data.
हाँ जी, ठीक है.
Where applicable, registrar shares the pre-enrollment data or beneficiary database. Depending on the registrar, this could be the ration card or an NREGA job card, PIC, etc. With enrollment agencies for carrying out enrollment agency loads and tests beneficiary database on enrollment center laptops or desktops to ensure that the database is accessible or searchable. If the resident had participated in the pre-enrollment drive, then too her or his data will be available in the pre-enrollment data file. If the resident's data is present in the pre-enrollment database, then she or he needs to bring valid documents like ration card, NREGA job card, etc. This allows you to use the pre-enrollment ID. Pre-enrollment ID is the ID of that document. You can use the advanced search option to first view and then select a particular resident's data using the pre-enrollment ID. This option can be used when the resident is not carrying the document from which the pre-enrollment data is to be pulled, the ID on the document is not legible, etc. Click More. Advanced search window opens. Enter few characters of resident's name or guardian's name or address in the search for field. Select corresponding checkbox in Look-in option, name, guardian or address. For more filtering, you can select the gender and age of the resident. Click the search button. For more filtering, double click the appropriate record to view the search result.
हाँ जी, वो मम्मी फोन नहीं चुक रहे। नहीं की है की अंदर की अच्छा तो किन्ने तेरी ड्यूटी किन्ने लाती मन्नी भाई ने। ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है नहीं मनी भाई देखो वापस भिजवा दे उन्होंने कह रहे ठीक है।
You can also enter the pre-enrollment ID manually. Enter pre-enrollment ID in the pre-enrollment ID field. Pre-enrollment ID field auto suggests all the matching records after the fourth character is entered. Then click the Go button. This will automatically fill the available resident demographic data from the pre-enrollment data file. Once the fields are automatically filled, make sure that the data pulled using pre-enrollment ID belongs to the resident getting enrolled by confirming against verified enrollment form details. Do not limit the check to name only and quickly confirm other details also like gender, age, etc. to make sure. Check and correct the pre-enrollment data as per verified enrollment form details. There can be errors in spelling and completeness of pre-enrollment data that need correction. you can manually add or change or correct any data if required. The Aadhaar Enrollment client will automatically transliterate the data in the corresponding fields from English to the local language configured in the ECA. In the regional language area, you must check the correctness of the text. Some of the texts may have to be corrected and repositioned manually. For typing in local language, you can also use the bilingual keyboard. Bilingual keyboard is displayed by pressing Ctrl plus K and then you can use it. Reverse transliteration feature is also present where one can type in the local language and it gets transliterated in English. You need to complete the demographic fields that were not auto-populated by pre-enrollment data. Information sharing consent has to be obtained from the resident, authorizing UIDAI to share the resident's details with the other agencies. Check with resident if she or he wants to share her or his details with other government departments and private agencies for the purpose of service delivery. If the resident says yes, then check the checkbox. Otherwise, leave it blank. Click the Next button to go to the References screen. You can also click the References tab from the upper panel. At the top of the bar, the colors red or green or orange next to the screen names indicate the completeness of data capturing process on that screen. Red indicates that there are errors on the screen, including missing mandatory data or other data validation or data quality, and that the enrollment cannot be completed at this time. Green implies that the required data is captured and all quality checks have passed, and that there is nothing on that screen which would block the enrollment from completing. Orange background indicates that we are on this screen but haven't completed the capture on this screen. In this screen, you will capture the resident's demographic data. If the resident did not participate in the pre-enrollment drive, or there is no other way to create pre-enrollment data, his or her data will not be available in the pre-enrollment data file. In this case, the resident's data has to be filled in manually using the enrollment form.
Hello?
When the resident comes for enrollment, first make sure from the photo on documents that they belong to the same resident whose enrollment is to be done. Confirm that the form and documents belong to the same resident who is getting enrolled. Verifier, that is registrar's representative, will verify the POI, that is proof of identity, POA, that is proof of address, POR, that is proof of relationship in case of head of the family based enrollment, and proof of date of birth against original documents produced by the resident. You must accept only documents that have been verified by verifier. Check that the resident's enrollment form is verified and carries verifier's signature or thumbprint and stamp or initials. The form must also carry resident's signature or thumbprint. In case of introducer or head of the family based enrollment, the introducer or the head of the family's signature or thumbprint should be available in the form along with their details